Stand for the pledge, please.
No problem.
Yeah. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Kessler.
Here.
Landwehr.
Present.
Newton.
Here.
Pulliam. Here. Schwab.
Here. Minutes of the meetings, action item, discussion and approval of the minutes from the regular board meeting held June 18th, 2026. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Kessler.
Yes.
Landwehr.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Pulliam. Yes. Schwab.
Yes. Having correspondence?
We did. We got a nice card from the Fon Du Lac Ladies League for our support of their June 1st yearly tournament. So they asked for to support a little monetary, little gift card, and so they always have a good time.
They're up, Stephen, they're up to like over 50 now, aren't they?
They are. They've really grown in size again.
Tuesday mornings, they have a league, and
Thursdays, there's a floating league.
so they're around 50, and
Combining both leagues, there's almost 60. Yeah.
yeah. So, okay.
We're gonna have to build another course.
Second.
No.
We got some big things we got to do.
Any other correspondence?
Put in a big water park right next to it.
No, I don't.
Thank you. Recognition of visitors. Could you please stand and give us your name and your address, please?
I'm Emily Wright. I live at 205 Baylor Street in East Peoria.
Okay, now you're just going to have to speak a little louder. Thank you.
It's Emily Wright. I live at 205 Baylor Street in East Peoria.
Okay, Emily, we're going to let you take the floor now, and
Okay.
if you want to stay there, that's fine, or if you want to come up, whatever.
I think I'm comfortable here. It's my first board meeting. But I did this, so forgive me for up and down, but and please interject or ask questions as needed. But I wanted to make sure I was organized and I didn't waste your time.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm Emily Wright. I've been a resident of East Peoria since 2015. And I was raised in Central Illinois long before that. I actually grew up in Kickapoo, Illinois. So I'm a longstanding resident of Central Illinois and enjoy a lot of the community. My children attend Shute and Lincoln schools and have participated in both the Latchkey program and the Connect program during the summer. I'm here today because of a recent experience that highlighted a misalignment between the program's policies and the realities families face. So over the past year, my children have had only one absence due to illness from the program, and that was on July 6th of 2026. And when I asked Selena, the Kids Connection supervisor, for a transfer of funds for that missed day, she informed me that the transfer could only be granted if requested at least 1 week in advance. And I'm sure you can understand my confusion. Illness cannot be predicted a week ahead of time. And because I kept my sick child home, I incurred a loss of $45. So for many families, especially during summer, with childcare costs where they can reach hundreds or even thousands per month, $45 is not insignificant. This prompted me to review the Latchkey and the Connect policies, and I found them to be unintentionally counterproductive. As someone whose professional work centers on understanding human motivation, I'm a behavior analyst, I felt it was important to bring these concerns forward. Selena collected me with Lynn Whitaker, who explained that the policy had been in place for many years, and it was consistent with surrounding park districts. And I did appreciate the historical context, but longevity alone does not guarantee alignment with current community values. And this is what everyone else does, is not always a compelling justification. As the familiar saying goes, if your friends jump off a cliff. So, more importantly, when childcare costs are high and there is no option to transfer funds for illness, families may feel pressured to send children to program while sick. So often with fever-reducing medication on board. This increases the risk of infection and outbreak, which affects staff, children, and the broader community. I also understand the business side of this. Policies must protect revenue and ensure predictable staffing. Fortunately, many structured hybrid programs have found balanced solutions that support families without jeopardizing operations. Examples could include maintaining a deposit requirement, which we already do, using credits instead of refunds, so we keep the funds within the program while giving families still that flexibility, potentially allowing a limited number of sick day reallocations, so capping it at 2 or 3 a year per child or per family, distinguishing between extended medical absences or single day absences and what that could look like, even allowing prorated credits instead of a full refund. Would demonstrate compassion to the families in the community. Requiring a doctor's note or a school nurse verification if we were in school session. So these are just examples, not an exhaustive list by any means. A policy like this could be tailored to the Fon Du Lac summer camp and latchkey programs with relative ease. My request today is simply that the Fon Du Lac Park District reconsider its absence due to illness and credit policy to better reflect a community-centered approach, one that allows children who are ill to remain home, support families in making safe and healthy decisions, and maintains the financial stability of the program. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was the child taken to the doctor or?
Not that day. It was when she vomited that morning and then didn't develop a fever.
Okay, so who did you notify here at the, did you notify someone at the camp or?
Yeah, I called Selena,
Okay.
the director.
I'm going to kind of, I'm not trying to defer it here, but I'm going to kind of let our Craig and maybe possibly Mr. Joseph jump in here and explain the policy a little bit.
Well, I think she explained that our current policy is when people pay a week prior, it allows Selena to staff differently depending on the number of kids. We have three camps, and so from the beginning of the program and latchkey, if a child is sick, we don't use that money toward a different day. It's just a lost day. A lot of it has to do with staffing, but also people have to hold their spots for summer camp. And we only have like about 30 per camp. And not to say that parents will take advantage of, hey, my kid will be there all week, but then calls in sick for 4 days. Then you're looking at, okay, what is truly the best thing for the program, because then the other weeks we don't get the money to pay staffing, whatnot. So that is what we have been doing since we started summer camps over 35 years ago.
Okay.
So that's our current policy.
Anything, Rick? Do you have it? Al?
No,
Okay.
It's at the discretion of the board to, with the advice of the staff as to what the policy is going to be.
Okay.
Yep, for me, I would have to hear a lot more about the whole program before making a decision. And this has nothing to do with whether or not I agree or disagree with
Sure.
how you feel about this. I don't know enough about it to say to you, okay, we're gonna throw your $45 into the pot and you've lost it, or okay, we'll give it back. I need to have more information, and I'd just soon do it. Not today. We're going to use up our whole meeting time.
Sure.
If we.
Well, it's definitely something to take under advisement by the board, and then more information can be sent to all 5 of you. Braylon's over the program, and she actually ran it for many years too, so she's privy to the best information you all can get. So I would do that. But thank you. I mean,
Absolutely. And I appreciate you all hearing me. It was only to consider that it was counterintuitive in the writing of the policies and procedures, and to offer that as a solution. I'm it would be wonderful to have that returned, but at this point, I'm not as interested in the return of my funds as I am to see the policy and procedures be more clear and well-defined. I don't think at this point, at least from what I can glean from the internet and the Fon Du Lac Park District website, that it's very clear or very detailed. So I was just looking to present that to the board and ask, hey, maybe it should be a little more detailed and a little more considerate of everyone that's going to the program. So, thank you.
Well, I think you had some valid, points, but however, we don't really make any changes during the meeting here, and
Sure.
generally we have, I think in January or February, we review a lot of things.
We do, we go through the policies.
That would be a time, I mean, that's not helping you now, I understand, but it's not something we can act on tonight.
Sure.
And, I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to kind of go by our policy this evening, and, possibly in the future, we can take a look at it, and we can go from there. But you had a very good presentation, appreciate that. And
Thank you.
but there's nothing tonight that we can change, so.
And I didn't come expecting that today you would hand me $45. No, I really did want to just present it as.
Yeah, I mean, the way I understand it, you're not really worried about the money or the refund. You'd like us to look at the policy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And just consider it for the kids in the program and
Okay,
their families.
well then, we will, I mean, it's in the notes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the
And
notes.
I can forward the notes that I shared.
Yeah, so.
In writing if that's possible.
Yeah, you got my email.
Okay, great.
Thank you much.
I appreciate
Okay,
it so much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
I'll tell you what, I wish all citizens who approach public lands were as prepared and as polite and, again, just, she did everything right. I mean, it's just very impressive. We don't often see that.
I was about to offer all of us to give her $11 apiece.
Says I got $11.
She was very professional in her request, and not argumentative. No, and again, so the board should, again, as Steve has indicated, more information and make a determination on a thoughtful and informed basis.
And something like that, you're dealing with 90 different families, a lot of moving parts, a lot of different excuses and challenges, and even the doctor's note puts you in financial burden if you got a copay,
Yeah.
or if you've got a really bad,
Right.
healthcare plan, so that's not even really but anyway.
Well, before we move on, I thought that Craig and I think Braylon and you guys handled it very well, so.
Thank you.
And didn't cave in, this would be the word. But no, you guys handled it very well, and we're gonna move on. Jody Pulliam, what do we have for finance?
Oh, we got a few action items. Discussion approval of the treasury report.
Second.
Discussion, roll call please.
Etheridge.
Yes.
Lamer.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Pulliam.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yes?
Discussion and approval of bills between meetings and bills to be paid.
Second.
Discussion, roll call please.
Etheridge.
Yes.
Lamer.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Pulliam.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yes?
Discussion and approval of financial report working budget.
Second?
Discussion, roll call please.
Etheridge.
Yes.
Lamer.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Pulliam.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yes?
Discussion and approval helping hands cash report.
Second.
Discussion, roll call please.
Etheridge.
Yep.
Lamer.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Pulliam.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yes? Anything else, Jody?
That is it for me, sir.
Thank you. Steve Deathridge, Building and Grounds.
Mr. Weigel and Mr. Mingus Director's report.
Thank you. Newman Park project, we are getting very, very close to being done. Adam will kind of explain what's left to be done, but we did have all the contractors out. Most of it was for the restroom and mechanical rooms, what was working, what was not, what needed to be addressed. And so they were planning on the next week to take care of those things. The railing that we were putting up as a barrier between the sloped part and the bathroom sidewalk was welded up today. And so Adam will discuss what's next for that. But they also had a day where they turned on everything to make sure everything was working properly in sequence. And Adam spent many hours on programming, make sure he did.
Working. I seen him playing over there.
So once, there are 2 items that we will not get installed probably before we open. It will be the shade sails that we ordered. They're not going to be here until probably second week of August. I think they're being shipped at the end of the month. And then we have a rock seesaw, which we have, but we didn't want to optically come in and do all the foundation work for 2 different items. We're going to do all of it at one time. So, but it's impressive. I know the residents are very anxious, and they call a lot, see when we're going to open. So, Fon Du Lac Farm Park, not this past Tuesday, because it was extremely hot, but when we've had decent weather, they've been averaging well over 1,000 people on free Tuesdays. One Tuesday we had 1,300 people and we had sold 1,400 feed cones. So the animals were pretty much on their sides, except for the goats, they'll just eat forever. So there is another evening event planned August 8th, and Chick-fil-A and Katie Pop will be out there. The last one we had was pretty well attended, but the splash pad will be open by then, so hopefully we'll even see more.
Do we have a date for the opening of the pad?
We don't have an exact date.
Okay. Because I've gotten a couple calls on
Oh, I
that.
bet you have, yeah.
All my grandkids,
Yeah.
friends.
It's, Adam still has some things that we need to do. We need to stripe the parking lot, put up all the signs, paint the railing, all that, but it's getting close. It is, so.
No one wants this over more than us.
Yes.
I'm going to show my age.
Yeah.
What is Katie Pop?
It's dirty soda. You know what dirty soda is? I've never had one, but they mix soda with all these different flavors, and they call it dirty soda.
Never heard of it.
So vanilla Coke.
Yeah, vanilla Coke. There you go.
And back in the day, they were
Soda
good.
festival.
Couple other things. During Park, the entire trail was seal coated and crack filled. It has life left in it, but at some point there will have to be some kind of a lift put on it. It is still pretty rough, but this gave it another 5 years of life. So, and then the campground, the flooding finally came down, so the primitive areas are now being booked. So, any other questions or questions for me? No. Adam?
All right. Well, as Craig was talking about, we do have a few things left at the farm park. We got to get some signage up, which we now have all the signs. So we just got to get some of them up to open, and then we'll get the rest of them up after we open. But we had an elevation difference between the bathroom and the splash pad. We were worried it could be a safety hazard, so we had Besslers come in and put a railing up. They're still building it today, and then we'll have to prime it and then paint it, probably put 3 coats of paint on it, so that might take 2 days there of painting. We do have the contractor needs to get in and do some punch list items. One of them is striping the parking lot and putting the parking blocks down. They're 99.5% of the way done with their end of it. We did get up there and we removed all the mulch out of the playground. We dug up and trenched, put 750 feet of pipe underneath that playground. backfilled with rock and everything, so it should drain now, and we put 5 semi-loads of mulch back in it. So it's not a whole lot of fun to work inside of a playground with heavy equipment, not much room, really. It wasn't a whole lot of fun, and it took forever, but it's done. So, and then in the last month, we obviously had some heat. The guys and gals and myself were all busy. We had a bunch of HVAC problems that we had to take care of. We did have a storm roll through during that time too, which we had a couple days of storm cleanup, and that on top of all the other regular maintenance things that just come up. That's pretty much what we've been up to. Does anybody have any questions?
No, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Anything else? Okay. Moving on to Personnel Committee report. Mr. Newton.
I don't have anything for us at our meeting tonight, and so I think you can just bypass me then.
Okay. Land Development, Seth.
I have nothing, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Programs, Facilities, Policy Committee report. I'm going to jump down to the action item, discussion and approval of the proposed names for the new splash pad area and Newman Park pavilions.
Second.
Thank you. Do we have to do them all at once? Can I do them all?
You can do them all at once.
Huh?
You can do them all at once.
Okay. Livestock Lagoon was to be the splash pad area. Lagoon Lookout, which is the non-rentable shelter for general use. Harvest Shelter, which formerly was the Newman Shelter number 1, and Meadow Shelter, formerly Newman Shelter number 2. Does anyone have any different names they would like to throw in?
Please don't, because the signs are made.
Since the signs are already made, do I have a, I already have a second. Roll call, please.
Stenbridge?
Yes.
Slaver?
Yes.
Newton?
Yes.
Polian?
Yes.
Schwab?
Yes, so the names are there, Craig. Superintendent of Recreation, Craig.
Actually, Braylon? And
Oh,
we all,
excuse me.
We all missed that.
we all
We all
remember
missed.
Who did that?
Aaron. Her fault.
You are back.
All right, I'm gonna make a correction.
I'll fix it.
Superintendent of
Yeah,
Recreation,
pencil me in, please.
Braylon.
Not a whole lot. We're kind of finishing everything up with it starting to be the end of summer, unfortunately. Fast pitch and slow pitch in this month. So that'll kind of be nice to take one thing off the plate. Summer camp finishes up at the beginning of next month. They have a week off, and then latchkey starts because school will be starting in like 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
they're getting all their signups and everything going together for that, so that's going well. And then really our next community event would be the Foam Fiesta, which is at Veterans Park on August 15th. So it's a little wild sometimes. They have foam cannons and all the things for the kids to enjoy up there. So probably some food trucks, I would imagine, and Katie Pop might be there too. So you'll get to, and you get to try the dirty sodas if you want to come.
Oh.
Where did they go today, the people that were waiting in the lobby?
So the senior program today went to Little Beaver in Bloomington, the brewery down there. So they went on a little trip
Oh.
for
Tell
the
them to wait
evening.
for us?
We talked about just putting another bus on, and we could all just go into our meeting on the bus. I mean,
There's no rule about holding our meeting in a different city, is there?
Not if it's a brewery.
Okay.
we could still hold it in East Peoria for the amount of time that we have to take, and then we'll be good to go. So, yeah, other than that,
So we didn't need a police escort or anything?
no, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to join, you could have.
I'll bring a hat.
I have a quick question on the disc golf. Is that, I have no idea on usage. Is it getting used a lot? Does anybody know?
Adam?
Yeah, I
Is
can
it?
actually get you specific numbers even.
Pardon?
I can get specific numbers even. It's all tracked, so everybody has to use an app to play down there. And so it's all tracked through the app how many people play.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I'm just curious.
It
I
gets
think
quite
it's popular for sure.
we're back there doing some work right now, trying to get it cleaned up for Ledgestone. All of it's pretty wide open still, just from all the foot traffic. So it's quite popular.
So you can't just walk on and play, you have to have the app.
Well,
You can try.
Well,
It gets confusing because the app tells you where to go.
Okay.
And so it guides you along through the whole thing, and it gives you aerial images of the tee pad and the basket, and it kind of just guides you through all of it. If you've played it a couple times, you might not use the app, but they also, that's how everybody keeps track of their scores
Okay.
to be competitive with each other. So
Interesting.
Cool.
Any other questions for me?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Golf, Stephen?
Yeah, I'll make mine pretty short and sweet this time. Some of the key things for us in June at least were the Clarkson Memorial outing. It's our biggest outing of the year by far. It brings us so much, honestly, joy. We like working with the family, but also they are full. They have 160 golfers. So it's a big day all around for us in terms of registration, Covey sales, merchandise sales. Sad that it's already over. I look forward to that one every year, but that went off really well. I really want to highlight our maintenance staff again. As we knew, June brought a lot of heat, and there's a lot of problems that can come with that, especially on greens and fairways. They did a great job keeping it in great shape. We've had so much positive feedback from our members, non-members as well, which is always encouraging for me to hear. I like seeing that. I know Rick and Steve, you guys are out there a little bit more. I hope you guys agree that it's kind of in good shape. Something I'm pretty proud of myself is the pro shop's doing really well this year. We've sold a lot of clubs, particularly with Strixon, and that's exciting for me. It's kind of when I get into the nitty gritty is doing fittings and helping people improve on their game. I have a fun time with that. And then I guess we're going to talk about opening up a new course, maybe. So look at Steve. And, sure.
I haven't been out in the smoke, but is anybody playing in the smoke?
Yeah, they're not worried. They want to go off.
I'm not a real fan of that smoke.
No, it's hazy. You can see it.
Smell it, taste it.
Other than that, if you guys have any questions?
Any questions or for Stephen or comments? Yeah, everything looks great out there. Thank you. Chief Orr.
I'll try to keep mine short as well. I asked Officer Steiner to come. I wanted to introduce our new officer to all of you. This is Lena Steiner. She started part-time a few months ago, accepted the full-time position, and so far since then she's picked everything up extremely quickly and has been learning her job with great enthusiasm and efficiency. She brings a lot, I believe, to the table. She has IT service tech experience. She's very personable. She's very much an outdoors person who loves the public, and she's been interacting great, I think, with our staff and with the public. She has gone solo. July 3rd was her first solo day. She was off. No problems there. The 4th of July, she went to the campground and dealt with that large mass of people down there by herself, and I've gotten nothing but compliments and good things said about her. So I'm pretty optimistic about the future going forward with her and Sergeant Powell as the foundation to build on. It gives us some continuity purposes and a good solid core to train other people on part-time, and down the road, somebody may even take over. Welcome.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, she's doing great so far. I'm really impressed.
Smile for the camera.
In other news, Red, White, and Boom is in the books. Everything went well and smooth with that. Nothing to report other than we got through it and everything was still floating that was supposed to be floating, and otherwise we got everything locked up that night.
That's good.
We're getting ready for the White Trash Bash along with Illinois Conservation Police. Everything should be ready to go, and we don't anticipate any other problems than we haven't seen in years past. Movie night in the park was great. Again, Officer Steiner and Sergeant Powell handled our aspect of it that night, and I've gotten nothing but compliments on their involvement, but also more so just the overall summer activities that have been introduced in the last couple of years. A lot of people are talking a lot of good things about what's going on in the summer up in Veterans Park and in other parks, but in particular, I've been hearing a lot about Veterans Park. People are happy. We're going to be participating in the National Night Out Against Crime. We're going to go to El Paso this year. We've never done it here in East Peoria, to my knowledge. East Peoria is also going to El Paso, and the reason we're doing that is because they have one of the biggest programs in the state and one of the larger ones in the country. So we're going to go see how that all goes, what they do, and kick around the idea of maybe hosting our own here in the near future, whether it's next year or the year after, between us and East Peoria and Pekin, maybe having something more here locally. El Paso has one of the biggest in the entire state.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's very highly respected and sought after. So that's all I have. Does anybody have any questions?
Just a quick comment, if I may. You're not bad looking in shorts.
I appreciate that. It's air squads. You go a long way.
Anything else for C4? Thank you very much. Any old business?
No.
New business?
No.
I'm going to have to read this, aren't I?
Yes.
Number 13. Executive session, yes?
Yes.
For the purpose of litigation and action on behalf of the Fon Du Lac Park District is probable or imminent for considering the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee to determine its validity and for the purpose of discussing the purchase, sale, or lease of real estate. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yes. Motion moved back to regular session?
Second.
Dethridge.
Yeah.
Lambert.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Schwab.
Yep. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Dethridge.
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Williams. Schwab.
Yes. Thank you.
Great meeting, guys.
All right.